Did you like the beginning of the last one? I was talking having a mini stroke.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it offended
It'd be
anything.
funny. I mean, okay, so it's Friday.
Thank goodness.
You just got off work.
I did. It's been a long week.
It's been a long week. And we're going to make white chili today.
Which is my favorite of the chilies.
It's your favorite of the chilies, okay? Oh, I like it.
Some people question whether or not white chicken chili is a chili, but you can call it whatever you want to. You can call it chili, soup, whatever. It's still my favorite of the chilies.
Yeah, I think there are a restaurant or two that call it green chili. I really don't know.
Still got the word chili in it.
Yeah. Doesn't have a whole lot of chili in it, but Friday night we're going to make white chili. Let's do it.
Sure.
Get started. Okay. I'm gonna
hang on a second. This is your recipe,
This
right?
is my recipe. This is
This is a Joe recipe.
years of just changing and making
adapting
it. Yeah.
to what we want.
When we first got married, I made it with the little packet, and everyone
You
talks
did.
bad about the little packet.
But I thought the packet was fine.
The packet works fine. If you like the packet, use the packet.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. All right. So the first thing you do is you add a little bit of olive oil, a couple of tablespoons, just fine. This is for the onions. You want to make sure that the onions get cooked. We got the pan on. We're going to let it warm up a little bit.
Okay.
And I adjusted the recipe over the years. When we first started making it, I put corn in it. We no longer put corn in it. We put hominy. And if you're from the South, you know what hominy is? Basically corn.
Corn, yeah.
So what I do is I put it's one medium onion chopped, mushrooms.
Okay.
We like mushrooms. This
We
is
do. We
basically an 8-ounce container of sliced portobello mushrooms. And it looks like a lot of mushrooms. It is not. When they cook down a lot.
They do.
And so I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of what we call Crazy Jane's or Jane's Crazy salt.
Yes.
Okay.
I always call it opposite of what it really is.
Yeah. And this will take a few minutes to warm up and start to cook through. So while it's cooking through, we can discuss our favorite chili cook-off.
Yes, it's coming up.
It is coming up in about a month away from now, November the 18th.
Close to it, month and a half, maybe, something like that.
And we actually had a couple of chili teams over the years do white chili.
We have.
We've had Texas chili, which typically is a more of a steak-based beef. A lot of them don't have beans in them. And then a typical firehouse chili.
Yes.
With red kidney beans. We've had a couple of vegetarian chilies, which I just call soup. But, and now you can put...
you can put like impossible meat or any of that kind of stuff in it, yeah.
So it's definitely something that's becoming more popular.
Yeah.
So now that you'll start to see it starting to get cooked through a little bit, and the what I call Crazy Jane's, it adds a decent amount of salt. We will salt it again towards the end just to make sure it has enough. And we're just going to cook the mushrooms and the onions together. Now we're going to add the chicken.
Okay. And obviously, we've already cooked our chicken, shredded it. Joe did it.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
2
going to take credit for it.
chicken breast, cooked, drained, and then pulled apart. So we'll add the chicken now. And as it starts to break down, you'll notice it's starting to look a little more like just like a soup base. And this recipe really only takes about half an hour to make, and you can put it in the fridge overnight. It's actually pretty good overnight. I do put a white kidney bean in this one. We've used Great Northern.
Mm-hmm.
And the difference really kidney beans hold up a little better.
Yeah, Great Northern tend to smush a little more.
Yeah, you like them to
I kind of like
smush
them
a little
to
bit.
dissolve a little bit.
I kind of like them to still be bean looking.
Yeah.
The good thing about white beans or kidney beans, those that don't like beans, you can remove them as you go.
You can, which I have done many times.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now we've added chicken, we've added the mushrooms and the onions. Now we're going to add the chili. It's a 7-ounce can of diced, mild chilies, just green chilies. This kind of gives it a bit of a bite to it. You can buy a hot chilies. It's really hard to get the medium ones. And Katie doesn't love it to be extremely spicy.
I'm a wimp. I like very mild spice. You know, I like some, but I am a wimp when it comes to really spicy things. So yeah.
Okay, so now we have what looks like the base of the soup. And so we're going to add cumin, 2 tablespoons of ground cumin. It's kind of replacing the chili powder. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of oregano. And then we're going to add a clove of garlic, minced. All right. Now you can start to hear it starting to make some noise. And normally what I would do is let this really start to get together. Let it get kind of comfortable together. I am going to add pepper. I'm going to add white pepper.
And you like white pepper in this for what reason?
The truth is you can't see it like black pepper. The other thing that you have to know is white pepper is really strong. I mean, it is super, super stout. So I just add it kind of to taste. So kind of saying before, that's a lot of pepper actually. I'm going to stop. So we've added...
It'll be fine once you add chicken stock and everything.
We've added Crazy Janes. We've added cumin, oregano, garlic.
Now some white pepper.
And some white pepper. So now what we need to do is to make it a chili. So we're going to add chicken stock.
Okay.
1 container of chicken stock. And it's going to cook down a little bit, so this is going to allow you to really cook everything through, and it kind of becomes that soup that you want.
Again, there goes, is it chili or soup?
I get it. I understand. We can fight in the parking lot later. Right?
I don't think, hey, if we're going to fight, it's probably not going to be over whether it's chili or soup.
Oh, that's usually the stuff we fight about.
It is, actually.
We don't have any really good fights. We fight about stuff like, is it chili or is it soup? Okay, so now you can see it's starting to look like chili or white chili to me.
Yeah.
All right, now this is where I'm adding my twist to it. A lot of people put canned corn, and we have, but I really like the
hominy.
The hominy. 2 things that it does. One, it's 2 cans. It's a can of white and a can of yellow hominy that I partially drained, and we're going to add it. And what that's going to do is it's going to actually add a bit of a thickening agent. It's going to really start to make it feel like chili and less like soup.
Let's see.
For those of you that want to argue
in the parking
lot.
We'll have on shirts later for who thinks it's soup and who thinks it's chili.
That's right. So, doesn't that look good though?
Yes. Again, like I told you, this is my favorite.
Tasty looking little dinner. Alright, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to put the lid on it. We're going to let it simmer for a minute. When we get back, we'll add the beans to it.
Perfect.
Okay, so we've been simmering now for about 30 minutes. Really starting to look like chili, so we're going to add the beans.
Yes.
This is just 1 can of kidney beans, white kidney beans, or cannellini beans,
And you can obviously add more, but I'm not a huge fan, so.
Well, this pot of chili, as you can see, is not gigantic. It's probably a little less than a gallon of chili. And I really just didn't want to make it to where it was going to overfill
the pot.
pan. Yeah. So now we let this simmer for about half an hour. That way it all kind of marries together and becomes happy. But if you were going to enter the chili cook-off,
yes,
you would probably need, like, I think we're asking 5 gallons.
Which is large.
That is a lot of chili, but last year we had a couple of teams run out of chili, and so
pretty quick too. They ran out pretty quick.
Yeah, it can get busy. So if you want to enter the chili cook-off, you just go to morrischili.com, fill out the form. We have space for a few more. We have a lot, but we have some room if you know anyone that wants to enter the chili cook-off. I am not a chef. I am a home cook.
Yes.
And a lot of the chili teams are private home cooks. There's some companies. There's a couple of food trucks, a restaurant. Fire departments are there. It's kind of a everybody.
It's kind of a mixed.
It's kind of a party
group. Yeah.
But anyway, it's about 5 gallons of chili. Is really the way to go.
Yes, to be able to actually have everybody sample it, you'll need that much.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot to cook. We get it.
It is.
But it's definitely worth it.
It is. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy it.
We do. We enjoy it.
All right, we're going to come back. We'll wait about half an hour, let this simmer, and then we'll be back to sample some chili.
Okay, so we're back. It's ready to be served. So we're gonna taste it. Again, it's my favorite of all the chilies / soups. Again, we're in a turf war over that, I understand. But we're gonna see if it's exactly as good as it was the last time. Joe, you want to serve it up for us?
I would love to.
Okay, great. Also go over topping ideas. Usually we put cheese, sour cream. You can put, jalapenos if you want, grilled cheese. To be honest, grilled cheese is one of my favorite things. Crackers. There's endless amount of topping ideas that you can add to it. Or you can just go au naturel. Whatever you like.
I'll just give you a sample size.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Make me a little sample bowl.
Yeah, I'm not waiting on you.
It's going to be hot.
It'll be hot. You are correct. It looks delicious.
Let's try it. Is it hot?
Not terribly hot, but oh no, it's hot.
It's good though.
Yeah, no, that is good.
And of course, if you know anything about chili, it'll be better tomorrow.
It will. It's always better the next day. But no, that is very good. You did a great job.
That's good.
Just like I remembered.
That's good. All right. So, to recap, I'll put the recipe on here somewhere. Y'all be able to watch it. And Takes about an hour to make the chili.
Yeah.
Really better tomorrow. Maybe we'll still
It
do
is better the next day. Yes, I agree with that. But again, so the chili cook-off is November.
Saturday, November 18th, Morris, Alabama.
Yep.
If you don't know where Morris is, it's just north of Gardendale,
Yes.
about 10 miles north of Birmingham. Cool little place. Great place to have a chili cook-off with Mark there. It is, I think it starts like at 11 o'clock.
Yes.
Get there.
But where can you find all the information for people out there?
MorrisChili.com.
Perfect.
Of course, we're on social media stuff, but MorrisChili.com. It's only $5 to sample chili.
Yes,
if you
it
don't want
is.
to have a chili team.
It is.
All the money goes to benefit some pretty cool organizations. And so, yeah. Very good.
Perfect. So we hope to see everyone on Saturday, November
18.
18th.
Exciting, isn't
It is.
it? Can we go eat now?
That's the plan. That's why we cooked it, right?
That is why we
I
cooked
don't think anybody else is coming over to eat it.
it. Oh, man, I hope not.
We didn't invite anybody.
Yeah.
So it's just us.
Just us.
Yes.
Right.
Alright.